What is up? Welcome to my nesting series. I'm currently 32 weeks pregnant. I will say that the room is kind of already somewhat organized. I have certain things in certain drawers that are kind of categorized together. However, I have to do everything from all of the washing, pack my hospital bags, the baby's hospital bags. I need to empty everything out of the cupboard and wipe the cupboards down because we never wiped them down when we first built them. Things are being drilled. There's probably so much stuff in there that needs to just be wiped out. I also want to organize all the drawers properly. I want to label everything. I got a bunch of these little expandable drawer dividers from Kmart if you are from Australia. So many different types of this. I got some from IKEA, I've got some from Kmart, I've got some from online, I got some from Amazon. I have so many different ones. I have no idea which one's going to actually fit in our drawers. So I'm just going to show you quickly the situation of all of her clothes because only the first section's newborn. We've got 0 to 3, 3 to 6, and so on and so forth. So this is all like sleep suits. I need to take off all of the tags, the wrappings. I've got things in here that are in little bags and I've just got so much stuff. So I think the best thing for me to do is literally just start washing something. I went to Chemist Warehouse the other day and they had a big sale and they had this baby laundry detergent from Pigeon. I have no idea. I'm just gonna have to trust the packaging is correct because it does say it's baby laundry detergent. Actually got this expandable storage little caddy thing. So what I'm thinking is I might actually open this up and then section everything off. Not that it matters because I'm going to be putting it all into the washing machine, but once it comes out and once it's dry, I can pop it all into each section. Once I get to her clothing, that's when it's going to be like, whoa, so exciting. This is like the best chapter of my literal life. I was given these, which is beautiful. We will put those in her drawer. I'm glad that I'm starting this now because I'm realizing actually how long it's going to take me. A lot of people say that I waited too late and they were too exhausted. Things in the All right, we're officially in the laundry. I'm going to bring in the baskets. There's about 3, and then I'm going to go set up out there all of the hanging space that I've got. Okay, here is the first, and here is the second. Oh my god, this is so surreal. This might fill up quicker than I expected because obviously they're blankets, so they're quite big. Press start. So that's a little pop-up laundry area from... Wow, I'm very impressed with that. Okay, I put on the second load of washing. I'm gonna hang all these. They don't have a super strong scent. I just can't believe that I'm hanging up the little blankets that my daughter is going to be laying in like 6 to 8 weeks. This child has so many things. She's a lucky girl. Oh my gosh, we drink. Mum's actually, absolute legend that she is, has run up to the shops to grab some extra little like hanging stuff. I'm gonna also just start opening everything that I can to help future me. So while I wait for Mum, I'm gonna just keep going. This one will have a lot. This will be fun for tummy time. Okay, that is officially everything hung up and I'm just gonna let it dry until tomorrow. Okay, it is actually the 3rd day of this stuff drying, which sounds insane, but the weather's been so on and off. It hasn't been that hot. It's the first sunny day. Everything's dry except for a very small handful of these really, really thick towels. It's almost 5 o'clock and I've been at work since 8 o'clock this morning. So Manu is away. I'm going to pick him up from the airport at 9 p.m. tonight. I'm gonna pop these all in here. Anything that still feels slightly damp, I don't want to put them away and then risk them getting like a damp or a moldy smell or feeling. So anything that feels even a tiny bit damp, I am going to leave it out. This is where I'm going to be for the next probably hour. I put it in this like divider thing, which is coming very handy. So I've just rolled up these 3 pink ones and folded this one for now. There's still heaps more out there, so I don't even know if they will stay here, if I'll pop them into like an actual drawer. I've got no idea just yet. It's set to purple. Just a second. It's currently Tuesday. I hung stuff up on Saturday. That kind of shows you a little glimpse into what the weather's been like here. It's not been nice at all. These are her little towels, which I don't know how I'm going to fold them just yet, so they're all different shapes and sizes, which is fine. I've got a big pile of blankies, which took the longest to dry. We also had a package come in. I ordered a bunch of stuff from Amazon. More burp cloth. Beautiful. I also got another book, but it's basically just a bunch of Tagalog words, which if you don't know, my partner's his first language is Tagalog. So it's just like, I would say an apple, he would say his. Just like ways for her to learn both languages slash mum to learn both languages, aka me. Oh my God, it's so freaking cute. Oh my heart. Our nappy bin came. The Ubi stainless steel diaper pail. No special bags. You can use any bags. It's airtight. Should be smell resistant. Stainless steel so you can wash it. And it has a child safety lock. No little fingers are getting in here. You just open this and pop the nappy in. And you can lock it. The only thing I'll say is I don't know why they don't make these bigger. Because like this is going to fill up so fast. Anyways, that is her nappy bin. I want to look what's actually in here. Just want to like start getting some things emptied. Are you chargeable or are you battery operated? Probably batteries, and you probably don't come with any. Add that to my to-do list. Battery in nail trimmer. My love. Okay, Manu just called me, so I was just saying hello to him, catching up on him and his life and what's going on over there in New Zealand. So happy for him. Like, he's literally thriving. Anyways, I added a bunch of stuff in here that were just like little random samples, like little eye wipe, bath wash, a liquid cleanser, a tiny pseudo cream, one spare nappy, one sample pack of wet wipes. The bag that I'm making for the hospital is actually going to be her nappy bag. This will be going into her top drawer in her room, so she has one of these, plus there's going to be one in her nappy bag. Maybe I'll just stick to the ones that we've got so that I know that we've got consistency, and then if she has any reactions I'll know that it's those products. The one thing I'm going to try my best is, which I never really thought much about before, consistency of using like one lotion, one shampoo, one conditioner, one body wash, one wet wipe, so I know what I like. Probably really bad for me to just go from nappy to nappy to nappy to nappy to nappy to nappy to nappy. I don't bloody know, because I think it's so cute. Okay, I've just put the cot sheet on. I don't know if it would look cuter if I had that part just plain white. Okay, we are almost 34 weeks pregnant. Or nesting today. I just want to like wash a few more things because we have so many clothes to wash, but I want to get the other things out of the way that I just won't think about in the future, including her pram liner, like her changing mats and stuff, that I'm like, these are going to be the things that she first lays on when we bring her home. So I'm actually going to bring this one as the one that's next to our bed, because you can wipe it down. So I've wiped down this with our baby wipe soap thing, but I thought it would be good because I can literally just wipe it down between changes at night, or like each morning when I get up or whatever. The main one we're going to be using is the Muse Edition one, the machine washable, which is incredible. Same as their pram liners. I was like, I've washed everything else. It just wouldn't make sense to not wash this. I have this big box on the floor. This stuff is just storage stuff. So I'm thinking if I can just have these prepared and put away, even if they're empty for now, it's just not on the floor because we've just got so much stuff everywhere. We have the pack system in the baby's room and we have it in our cupboard. Currently have a bunch of stuff in boxes over there that are things that we want to keep because they're things that I know we'll use in the future or for the second baby. But a lot of it is just like the wrong season. Things that we have that she won't use for like a long time, you know? I got these in hopes that that's kind of the goal. Put it up high and then we can come back to it at a later date. This will be her little keepsake box for now. I'm going to be washing all of these. This is her nursing pillow cover, burp cloths, some more swaddle blankets I need to wash. I'm going to wash this. This is crazy to even have this out. Star of the show, which I actually still want to buy a little bag because there's like a little attachment you can add to the side that clips on, and it's like a little bag you can put your phone and your keys and stuff in, which I think is brilliant. But again, like everything, so you need to wash it. Okay, I also want to wash all of her mittens and her socks because I've already done like the bibs and all that stuff. But I'm gonna put it this because I don't want to lose any. I put them in here. I know that I put 2 in and I'm getting 2 back out. This child has more socks than Manu and I put together. Like, I'm not kidding you. Some of them are newborn, some of them are like 3 to 6, some of them are 6 to 12. I don't know how I'm going to tell the difference, but this entire thing is baby socks. Baby socks. Like just one child's socks. I know, I'm crazy. Look at her tiny little socks. So tiny. No way. Look how tiny her socks are.
Cute.
Oh my gosh. Oh, look at her socks. You're currently in the drawer. I am trying to just reduce the amount of stuff and space in the cupboards because we have too much stuff just like on the floor and it's just irritating me. Mum milk, and they're the Ella style, and they're like a hand-free pump. I got no idea what I'm doing. I do need to sterilize all of that. A little bit easier by having them all in one place because that was taking up this entire drawer, and now it's literally in one bag. I probably should make a bucket of things that I need to sterilize because this is one. Dummies. If it's going in her mouth, it needs to be sterilized. I don't know, I got her 3 different ones to try. Teethers and stuff that she won't use for a while, obviously. Let's put those in to be sterilized. Okay, so I'm gonna go through here. It's a lot. So these are the only bottles I've got. 2 Bibs ones, 1 Tommy Tippy, and then 1 Philips Advent. Pretty much just bottles, dummies, breast pump parts, and teething toys, which she doesn't have much of. It's just a bloody big game of, I don't know where anything's going. I literally feel like I'm just moving things from spot to spot to spot to spot, to be honest. More bibs. My friend was like, the one thing that you need a lot of is bibs, and this is how many we've got. And she still told me you probably would need more. So, you know what? I should keep this. If this is what her Pram liner came in, because obviously the bassinet won't last forever and I'm going to need to use it again. So I'm going to keep this. This is all rubbish. I feel like all I do is move things from place to place. This is the real reality of nesting. I've seen so many videos of people just like seem like they know exactly what they're doing and they've got it all down packed and they're so organized. No, I'm like, where do I put this? What do I do with that? And I literally just move things from place to place to place to place to place constantly. Perfect. Okay, it's literally 11:45 p.m. I cannot sleep. Manu is awake editing. I literally just can't sleep. So I've decided I'm going to go through and cut off all the tags of the zippies. Today's Tuesday, so tomorrow will be Wednesday. Thursday I have work, and Thursday Manu also leaves, which is so sad. But once he has gone, I am going to like nest to the max. I can't believe even that is fitting inside my stomach. Done. Now I should be able to literally just put all of this straight into the washing machine. Push, push. Okay, now we gotta go here.
Just flatten my Botox.
Do it. Put this back in. This is the baby carrier. I couldn't wait. But it came in a really nice travel case. I'm gonna try. Oh my god, I'm a freaking legend. Okay, that's her clean baby carrier. As for this one, if I just could put it back in here maybe and just roll it, something like this, maybe I can do it. Easy. Perfect. Perfect. Just gonna go get the washing. Burp cloths. Okay, I haven't proceeded because I actually just like had a moment and I was crying. You're telling me that there's going to be a little baby foot in here in 6 or less weeks. Like, I don't know if you understand how small this sock is. I just genuinely can't believe that it's real. But everything is pretty much done. Okay, we're in baby girl's room. I just opened these out of curiosity and zipped it up. They're literally from Shein and Temu, so they're falling apart, but like, it's just to put her clothes in. It literally fits exactly in the cupboard. Okay, I just tried to go to Centrelink to fix my maternity leave and they told me after I waited an hour and a half on the phone the other day. I ended up hanging up because it was just taking way too long and no one was answering. So I went in and they're like, we're not actually trained for family claims in store. So you have to just call them back and persevere. So I've come back home. I stopped into Chemist Warehouse on the way home. It was next door and I saw that they had a massive like half price sale on a lot of things. And there's a lot of things that I have on my list that I really need to tick off. So I'm actually going to go through and show you what I got. I don't actually need for a while, but I'd rather just have them here because I mean, the baby's not coming for another 9 weeks, but in all honesty, I'd rather just have them here and not have to think about it again in 9 weeks. It was right in front of me and I was like, I'm just gonna get it over and done with. So that's what I did. A baby nursery cleaner, wiping down things like the cupboards and stuff, cotton tips and maybe like white things. I've heard amazing things about this, which is a no rinse cleansing water. Basically you just squirt it on that and kind of like wipe in all their little folds, I guess. I have a few of these samples. If they have stuff in their eyes, residue or like little pieces of hair or something, you kind of just like wipe over their eyes. It's really supposed to be gentle and not painful. I have no idea, I'm a first time mum, so I'm just telling you what I think I know, but I don't actually know. Antibacterial surface wipes. I think I'm gonna put these in my baby bag so that when we're out and about, like changing her in public spaces, we can just wipe down before I change her. Will I end up doing this? Probably end up stop doing this. I can just use a baby wipe, but I thought it was good for the meantime. I also could just wipe down this mat in between changes. I have no idea, guys. I'm literally just guessing. They're just like the ultra light scoopings of pseudo cream. I also grabbed a Panadol, reduces fevers, gentle on stomach, pain relief in gentle, but it's 1 month to 1 year. I did grab some Bonjela just in case. Again, she won't need this for a while, but it's worth just having it here. Slowly but surely, my goal is to get little things off the list so we're not just going in one day and spending like $500. Okay, we're gonna do a little DIY project for the baby's room. We're actually both not well currently, so we're just trying our best. I can barely breathe. But we bought a mirror a while ago and it kind of has like an old school look. The rest of her room is like a really shiny, nice gold. So we think we're gonna change it and spray paint it to gold, so it just matches her room a little bit better. But you can see like, this is the color.
Like brushed.
Yeah, like an old school
Vintage
antique.
gold.
Yeah, vintage looking something. And we're gonna make it
But the good thing
a
is
brighter gold.
you can remove the mirror.
I saw this mirror in the shop months and months ago and I never saw it again. And I thought about it for months, okay? And then I had this overwhelming feeling to go back to the shop and it was just sitting there. One mirror was just sitting there and I was like, this is literally the perfect mirror for our baby's room. When you see the final result and the final video of the room, you will understand that this is literally the perfect mirror for our baby's room.
Plan B.
Plan B. This is plan B. I'm just going to cover the whole mirror in paper. I'll just leave him to do it because he seems to somehow cut it perfectly every time. Contribute my efforts. A thin layer of this. I think 2 layers, he says, right? The revealing of the revealer.
First layer. Good sign, good sign.
That's a good sign, yeah. Oh my god, it's so nice. Oh my god. We need to look at it in the room. That's better than the black, right?
Yeah. Oh, that looks perfect.
Yes. Wow. This is the gold. With the bows.
Yeah.
Oh.
Imagine that.
Hanging up and then this will be like that. Actually perfect. Wow. Okay, we're at Bunnings. I'm officially 32 weeks pregnant. Manu actually goes away in a few days, then he comes back, then he goes away again for 2 entire weeks. While he's away, I've got a lot of stuff to do. But before he goes, there's a few things on my list. We did finish the DIY, the mirror, and it looks so freaking good. Guys, this is the current state. We've got balloons. We're trying to put this extension lead around behind here, drop it down the back so it can connect to that. Back with some more baby room renos. We're putting up the 3 little shelves that go next to the mirror. And then we have 2 little shelves that are going to go on that wall. That'll be a bookshelf. That's actually straight. Wait a second. Boom! Shit!
I guess I'm expert.
We're thinking 2 shelves.
That's fine.
Very little sneak peek. We actually decided to put them above the chair. So when we're sitting here reading to her, the books would be above us, but this is only like 5 of her books. She has an entire drawer in here that will have all of her books. So, and then we have this, which I just quickly put here to kind of just see what it would look like over here, which I actually think is gorgeous. Changing pad here. I love it. Mine is doing the final finishing touches. It's literally midnight. I need to be up at 7 a.m. for work. Okay, I'm just going to empty this cupboard out just quickly. None of these are clothes that have been washed, and none of them are clothes that she's going to wear anytime soon. They're all like for when she's way, way bigger. So they're going to just be on pause for now. So I'm actually going to pop this into here. Her little shoes, obviously, as she gets bigger and actually needs shoes, it will grow, I'm sure. Look at those. So freaking cute. Okay, I'm currently going through the drawers and figuring out what nappies we've got, how many we've got. Where am I going to store it? I need everything to be stored together. So the nappies together, the wet wipes together, so I know what I've got. These ones are really nice as well. So open up those, shall we? We will see what we decide to use, but for now we have plenty to choose from. Figure out for ourselves what we like. Okay, I'm going to kind of play around with this top drawer. I'm going to start by just like emptying it out and popping it into here, just so I know where everything is. So I do want to wipe out the drawer. I'm using this random spray. I dreamt of this moment for a long time. Here we go. And I can press it. Some wet wipes. Different thought process. My second thought process is I put this here and use that as my like border for this. Honestly, only need one packet of wipes open, really, and one nappy bag open. I guess I could do a double layer. Shouldn't really make a difference. I can put some stuff in the back here. Okay, moment of truth. Does the nappy cart fit in the top? Boom! Perfect. Okay, we're officially setting up the nappy cart. I am sitting on the floor outside my bedroom because it's the only place that has somewhat natural light, and the rest of the rooms are just trapped. This like nappy thing, which I did pre-fill to make it easier. So I have the change mat. This is the mum milk change mat. So in the back we have newborn nappies, nappy bags, wet wipes, pseudo cream, hand sanitizer. I do have a few little like eye wipes just in case. And then we just have some burp cloth. This fits right in the top perfectly, in the top of here, with space for a change mat. Moving on to these 3 sections, I'm going to leave one empty because I think I'll end up just like popping my phone in there, or a space to grow. This one here will be closest to me, so I'm gonna just put like a bunch of nipple pad things. I'm gonna put my Silverettes, my nipple balm. These are both from Dew, and then I have a lip mask. I know that everyone says that you get really dry everything, so those 3 things can also go in here. I am gonna have to take them back out because I'm gonna be putting them in my hospital bag, but for now that's where they're gonna live. In the middle one here, it's kind of gonna be medical-y stuff, I guess, and then dummies. We've gone with the Bibs dummies. We don't know if she's gonna be a dummy baby, no idea, but again, I will have to wash these and bring them with us to the hospital. We have the eyes, ears, nose, nail picker thing. What it looks like, it basically, you can just like pick little boogers out and little things. I feel like I'm gonna really enjoy that. The dummies, we have a thermometer just in case baby girl's hot and I'm like, girl. And then we have this as well, which is little nose sucker. I was gonna get the one that you like, but I couldn't. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Anyways, moving to the second shelf, I made a whole nipple section because I'm gonna be breastfeeding. Breast pads, my disposable breast pads. And then I have extra ones in the back. I also have these, which are supposed to be really nice. They're like a hydrogel hydrating nipple cover vibe if you have still cracked nipples. We're having a winter baby, so I'm prepared for the worst. I do have a little breast shield if I decide to use those. I've got no idea, don't know what I'm doing. Some little milk collectors that I could pop in my top while I sleep. I don't know. I also am going to be putting these beside the bed. I don't know how helpful they will be, but I know that people have said that they're great to like heat up, cool down, put on your nips when they're engorged or whatever. And then I also am going to be putting this, which is just like some disposable change pads, which I also am going to be putting one underneath her sheet in her bedside bassinet. So if in the night we have to quickly change her. Next we have this one, which has one blanket. She's actually going to just be in like swaddles, so I think I will also put her spare swaddle down the bottom here. We also have some outfits, which I don't know what size she's going to be just yet, so once we know we can change it out. But I've got small newborn and then these 3 newborns if again we have a little moment in the middle of the night where we do a little bit of explosivities. So there's that. Okay, so down the bottom I'm going to put a spare little swaddle. We have this one from Ergo Pouch, which we are hoping she will enjoy. We do have other options if not. Then I'm going to put one spare bassinet sheet cover. I literally can't think of anything else. So if you do think of anything else, by the time you see this, the baby might already be here. But let me know, because I can always grow. I can always add it at a later point in life. I'm gonna look at them. Let's see what I'm dealing with here. Okay, so we've got 3 nappies and then a whole bunch of maternity pads in there. What I'm going to be using, what I'm going to be preferring, so I could just swap these out as time goes on. But in the back here, I'm actually going to put my Peri Cloud foam, my Peri bottle, my Peri wipes. As for all of my spare stuff, I'm going to just store it underneath. So I'm going to put the maternity pads along the bottom here. And then I'm going to also put the extra nappies. These will all be going with me to the hospital. All of that stuff can stay. All of that stuff can stay. Okay, we're getting straight into nesting. I'm officially 35 weeks today, and my midwife said to me, you need to go home and pack your bags. You need to get the car seat in, get everything rolling. So I currently have 2 entire things of folding to do. I am just going to continue doing this while I sweat my little booty off. I also need to put aside the outfits that we're bringing to the hospital. I need to also put aside a few outfits that are going to go in our bedside cart. And then I also need a few extra outfits that I'm going to be putting into the boot of the car. Just like really random ones that I don't really care about too much. People say that I have so many and I have so many, but when you really like break it down and start folding them all, you start to realize this is literally all I've got in small newborn, 0 to 3 months. So that's 3 months of her life, and she's gonna wear these day and night for newborn. Again, sometimes you change them 2, 5, 6, 8 times a day, and I'm taking 1 to the hospital. So we literally have 5 only. Okay, I've officially folded all the onesies that aren't coming to the hospital and that aren't getting hung up. These are undersuit things, so like, you know, those little, I don't know what you call them, singlets, but they're not singlets, little under onesies. Small newborn, newborn, and then they're both 0 to 3, but that's long sleeve, that's short sleeve. And then this is small newborn, both of these are newborn, and then that's 0 to 3. So it's literally all we've got in terms of like onesies. Okay, I'm actually going to start by just like clearing the top of this. Looking at it is giving me anxiety, low key. So I'm just going to move it all away, aka put it into the cot with everything else. These I'm thinking of trying to use, don't know what for, but we'll keep them close by. I'm going to actually open these up and kind of set them up / put them into our room for now so I can get used to them. I'm contemplating if I bother putting one of these here because like everything we need is literally right underneath her. So I'm like, I don't know if it's pointless having nappies, wipes, bags, and then nappies, wipes, but do you know what I mean? Like, is it, let's empty this, shall we? Like all of this stuff is stuff for the pram that we need to put on the pram once we actually put the pram up. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Okay, so now I'm going to take out all of the toys. Okay, it's going to be a game of trial and error. We're doing big blankets and swaddle blankets in one drawer because I kind of only really have like 2 layers. So I think this will work. We are officially attempting this first drawer. Okay, flip them over and they look a lot better. So that is just gonna have to do for now. It's very stressful. I'm gonna put all of her bath towels and stuff here for now, which eventually might move again because I don't know if it's going to keep working where it is currently. I mean, once she grows out of small newborn and newborn, I can move those out and put the 0 to 3. For now, it looks kind of really cute, like unison, but I actually think it'd be more practical. So if I do 3 to 6 there with her swaddles, this drawer here. But I think that's kind of practical. Refills, little eye wipes, baby cotton tips, surface wipes. Then we have a little first aid kit which can go in there with some Panadol and Bonjela. Got some cotton pads, nail clippers, nail scissors, nail files, and electric nail file. Eyes, nose, picker, dummies, needed teething stuff, and some dummy clips. And in the front here, I'm going to put all of her little hair clips. Let's pack my baby's hospital bag slash nappy bag together. As someone that is a chronic overpacker and is known to be quite extra, this is her in all of her glory. The actual bag is from the Muse edition. This has been my dream nappy bag forever. First aid kit slash medically things that you potentially could need for your baby. Super duper random, but I am a childcare worker and I know that babies, children always hurt themselves, always getting sick. 2 swaddles. Do I need 2 swaddles? Absolutely not, because I'm actually going to be bringing an actual like zip up swaddle. Nappies for days. I don't even know how many is here. 17. No idea why I chose 17. I guess that was just what was left in the packet. We have wipes, cute little country road bag, changing mat, 3 burp cloths, and 3 bibs. That is basically our entire nappy bag, hospital bag for baby girl. This one is her announcement bag, so it has everything for her announcement. It has anything that we've had like custom made with her name on it. There's signs, there's a teddy, there's a few things in here that is her announcement bag, which again is going into my bag. I have a folder for all of her documents, and it also has her little yellow card, which I've been requested to bring from my midwife. So I'm just going to leave it there packed and ready to go. And I don't know if I'll bring this, but it is her like little foot and handprint thing that we can do at the hospital if we think about it. If we don't, not a big deal. And then we have the actual baby clothes and accessories that I'm bringing to the hospital, which I'm going to quickly run through what I've got because I know that people like to kind of hear and see. 2 beanies because freezing cold. I do have a few little head bows just for pictures or whatever, and then I have a bunch of socks and mittens. So just like a heap of socks, heap of mittens, heap of booties. It's really, really cold. You best believe she's having socks, booties, mittens, the whole shabam. 2 small newborns. So these 2 outfits are just like onesies and they're size small newborn. And then I've got 3 that are newborn. And then I have some little undersuit, long sleeve clip up little singlet-y things that I can put underneath. So I have a small newborn and 2 newborns as well. But that's all I'm bringing, clothes-wise. But that is everything that I'm bringing for baby girl. Sorry that I keep looking there. I know it's probably really annoying for YouTube, but I have to film on my phone as well because this was also gifted to me, the bag. So I wanted to make a nice little video for that bag, even though technically I don't need to because they gifted it to me as a gift. Now I'm just going to finish mine and I'll film that in a separate video, but that is also almost complete. I just need to get a few little last minute things. Let's actually get back to the nesting stuff. It's officially the next day. 35 and 1 day today because yesterday we were 35 weeks. She's definitely getting huge. Without showing you too much of the toilet situation, that's what it looks like. Next to the toilet, it's very discreet. Look at what I've done. Look at what I've done. There is a part of me that's like, why did I do this? Sorting out the sizes. That's 0 to 3.
Newborn, 03.
Final verdict for now is I've gone first half newborn, second half 0 to 3, and I tried to put the longer hanging stuff on the edges. Okay, so I currently have this kind of mixed, confused drawer where I have some shoes, some random clothes. It's like spillover clothes. Okay, it took me so long to figure this out. So what I've done is shoes in here, or things that will represent shoes / really freaking cute socks. The matching socks that have an accessory. It's not going to be forever, but for now, this is what I think looks cute. I love it. This needs to be emptied out for now because we don't have toy box, toys and books in one section. We have a pretty decent amount of books and a pretty decent amount of toys. So I put all the toys on one side here, and then on this side we're going to put all of her books. Bows, beanies, shoes with matching accessories, her growing into clothes, books, toys, nappies, wipes, more nappies. This is her. Has a water tank in the back. Okay, I put 2 bottles in the front. I'm going to put 2 in the back. I've put a few things on the top. Chuck a little banana. Pop one of these in here. Wow. The moment of truth. Is it dry? Wow. Everything feels clean and dry. I'm actually very impressed with that, to be honest. Like, it was such an easy process. Everything came out so clean. I'm going to be using 2 styles of like night lights kind of vibes. This one is more of kind of guiding you in what to put them in. It's called Sleep Like Goldilocks, if anyone was interested. It tells you the time. It also can change color depending on the temperature. So if it's like really freezing cold, it might go blue. If it's boiling hot, it'll go red. You can also pick the color that you like. And then we will have this one right next to our bed. So this is the Tweety Dreams one. Let's just set it up and turn it on. Lit up. Why am I actually gonna cry? I did it. It took me a while. I figured it out. Press it once. Red light comes on. The light's on, so you can't really see it, but it's actually quite bright. Red light comes on and sound comes on. Press it again. The sound stays the same sound, but the light goes off. So I'm gonna just turn it down so you can hear me. But when she wakes up to feed, obviously I would want to turn the light on so she can see. And then when she goes back to bed, turn the light off so it's dark and we can all go back to sleep. Also, if I just hold it down, it turns off completely, both the sound and the light. And then when I tap it again the next day, ready to go. I haven't eaten today and I haven't had a coffee and it's literally 12 o'clock. Probably should do that. Okay, we're currently in the bathroom. I know this is so freaking random. I'm gonna hang up her bath. Little head scrubbers from Nursery. Thermometer, which will tell us the temperature of the bath. Perfect. I'm gonna clear all of this. I'm currently on the floor printing little labels to stick on everything. This one, blankets. Easy to see but also hidden bassinet sheets. Perfect. Bibs, burp cloths, mittens and socks. Sleep newborn suits. Under that, we also have her 0 to 3 months. I went with the Sable Baby one. I know that it's probably like a very common one. It's a very popular one at the moment. It was actually bought from a bunch of my friends, my baby shower. They all put in to get me this one. It's basically just like pink and white little strap. I love that it comes with a bag. That is our little lounger. We're doing more nesting today. We're actually installing the car seat, which is so exciting. It's going to feel very real once we see the car seat in our car. Time has come. We're officially going to be putting the car seat into the car. Look at this. So cute. We went with the Nuna Rilo 360. That's what the name is, if anyone was wondering. And it's so nice. It's a Spy Baby. We're going to figure it out and then we'll come back and show you when it's done. Okay, we've installed the little device here. So this is connected to the camera, which is on the headrest right in front of her car seat. So she'll be in there and then we can see her right here. I have a little mat to put out, but then I'm gonna put her play mats out. I am currently past 36 weeks pregnant. I just want to get this taken care of because I actually am going insane. Woo! I'm gonna wrap and have a look. perfect, isn't it? Luna leaf grow. I can't believe I have it. We're actually matching. And then, okay, she also has this one, which is not a swing, it's just like a bouncer. I just think this little corner of the house is gonna look so freaking cute. Isn't she bloody lucky? I can literally fit in here. This is so big. Like, I could lay in here with her. Another insane product. This is a portable bassinet. Never thought those words come out of my mouth, but... And it just goes straight back to here, which is literally a backpack. Setting up the bedside bassinet. I love when companies have things that have bags. Like, one, we can travel with this. Feet will just flip, maybe. We can pull this down and we can have full access to her from our bed. This is 100% waterproof, so I'm going to put this on top of this. I love that we can bring it around the house. We can bring it to the lounge room. This is a mattress protector. And just to be extra cautious, I'm going to put a disposable protector down as well. So if she does poop all the way through the sheets, I can just take that off in the night instead. Let's pick a little sheet. Which one do you think is cuter? I think this plain pink. Okay. Let's see if it fits. God, it's so tiny. A little princess. We're gonna go and put this to our bed. This is like unreal. Oh, she's gonna be sleeping there. Wow. This is so surreal. No. Can you believe that your little princess is gonna be sleeping right here?
Yeah, but I will be sleeping here, right?
No. This is my side of the bed.
Oh.
This is my side of the bed.
Okay.
We are officially setting up our pram. We went with the baby Juno and it has all the attachments. Our family gifted this to us for our baby shower. Very excited. Let's set it up because we need to learn how to use it. Like, it's so bizarre to me this is happening. That's crazy. Our attachments, handlebar. I was gonna get like the beigey color, but we decided on black.
Oh, that's so easy.
Hey, Macarena. Wow, it's so cute. Yes. This is so cute. Time has come, we're officially setting up our little baby cameras right now. Let's go. Oh wow, it's actually nice. That's a concentrating data face. A man on a mission. With the Tweety Cam, it's a non-Wi-Fi camera. I know there's a big controversial thing about Wi-Fi. Whatever you want to do, it's really happening. Nice.
I can see it from here.
You can see me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's one and that's one. How do we adjust this one? Hi. We can talk to her. Good morning. Hi, baby.
I think it will be better if it's a little bit high up.
Currently 37 weeks and we just set up our last thing that was like, we really want this set up before baby comes. And it was like our camera system, which I know we won't need for a while because she won't be sleeping in here by herself and she won't be sleeping in a cot. But they're just things that we wanted set up so we don't have to worry about them in the future. We're also thinking of bringing the one from her cot out of there and bringing it to the lounge room. Oh. Learn some lullabies.
That's my lullaby for her.
One last bump update because this could potentially be the last time I'm filming before the baby comes. I'm currently 37 weeks, so we have 3 weeks left. So this may be the last time that I'm filming with my bump, which is crazy to think. But yeah, this is the end of my nesting video. Hope you enjoy. If you want to watch our family grow and want to see how our life evolves once we have a baby, I'm going to be trying to film and edit as much content as possible, especially with like newborn stages and like a day in the life and morning routines and everything that I learn along the way. And I'll also be doing things like products that I actually used and products that I actually loved. And that is it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that you will subscribe, and I'll see you in the very near future, hopefully holding a baby girl. Peace.